Okay, so we're picking up the additional video in the series. We're talking about queens, beauty fit for her king. And if you stumble onto this video, maybe someone shared it with you and you did not sign up for the video series. It's free, but I just did ask for your name and email. There's a lot of work going on here, and this particular video and the ones coming behind it were private for the people who did, in exchange for seeing this video, sign up. So if you haven't already, please do so. There'll be a link somewhere on this page, maybe in the video description area. And if you are already registered but you happen to miss the introduction and video one, there will be links here for you to go back and view those as well. So let's continue on. Trudy Behrman here, and now we already did a king wants a beautiful queen. So now we're looking at want to be a queen, be the best version of you. So Esther 2 verses 2 through 4 says, why don't you make a search to find some beautiful young virgins? You can appoint officials in every province of the empire and have them bring all these beautiful young women to your harem here in Susa, the capital city. Put them in the care of Haggai, the eunuch, who's in charge of your women, and let them be given a beauty treatment. Then take the young woman you like the best and make her queen in Vashti's place. Now, there's so much here, people, but I'm going to focus in on the topic specific of this video. Want to be a queen, be the best version of you. Now, first of all, we're talking about a king marrying a queen. I pointed out earlier that a queen, if you consider yourself to be a queen, ladies, and I hope you do, if you're a child of the king, then you have royalty in yourself. But understand, there are a lot of women out there who have married someone less than a king. If you're a queen, you cannot impart royalty onto the man that you have married. It goes the other way. Okay, so Queen Elizabeth is married. Her husband is not a king. But a king can marry a commoner and make that commoner get the title of queen. Listen, we're not going to argue about it. That's just the way it is. That's the way it's been from the beginning of time, and it is biblical, and we'll get back into that more when we look at the video on bride and groom. So the fact is, ladies, if you consider yourself a queen, make sure you're looking for your king. And if you intend to find a king, make sure that you are being the best version of yourself. Why do I say that? Because kings have options. Kings have options. Now, a powerful man who has a lot of wealth and all that going on for himself usually has help. Usually has help in selecting his bride, because they're not usually mingling at parties and in the bar trying to find somebody. Okay, these men are too busy about what they're busy about, and there are very high-powered sites to match them up with women of caliber, and they have their own peers that will help them. So these men have help. Just as in this case, this king had help. He had his officials going out into all of the empire, kind of like doing a beauty contest, so to speak, and picking the most beautiful of each province so that he could ultimately select his new queen. So guess what, ladies? The men are out there. They're trying a bunch of yarn off for size. And, you know, as he goes out and he looks at all the possibilities for him to get to the point where he asks you to be his queen, something about you needs to be a little bit different from the rest. Because guess what? Esther was one of the many beautiful women that were picked up in this search. Now, all these women were beautiful. That was established. And all these women were given beauty treatments. That was also established. Yet Esther was the one selected to be the queen. Okay, so the queen was not just beautiful, but she was also beautified, but she was also a beautiful person inside. And we dealt with that a little bit in the video above, because it said Esther was chosen as queen. The king liked her more than any of the other women, and more than any of the others, she won his favor and affection. So it wasn't just that she was beautiful and beautified, but she was a beautiful person. So if you want to be a queen, please, ladies, be the best version of yourself. Here's another pet peeve of mine. A lot of us will make the effort, find our king, okay, lock up that contract and think all is well. Well, don't be a Vashti, okay? Because remember, Vashti was set aside because she disrespected her man. And that's a conversation for another day and another video. But the point is, once you have secured your king, you need to continue to be queenly. You need to continue to be queenly. There is nothing wrong with continuing to be a beautiful woman after the fact, okay? So it's important to be beautiful. It's important to maintain those beauty treatments, because ladies, we know as time goes by, we can extend the you know, how much wrinkles come into our face through the amount of stress, through our care, through our nutrition, all that kind of stuff, and how we dress and present ourselves. How is it that some of you are dressing to look great for that party, or for your boss, or for people who don't matter and you'll never see again, but for your man you make absolutely no effort? That makes no sense, okay? If he is in fact your king, then you need to be his beautiful counterpart, because kings want to enjoy their queen. And remember, in the video before, just a quick reminder, King Xerxes wanted to show his wife off. So with Queen Vashti, she got it, you know, the trouble started because the queen was a beautiful woman and the king wanted to show off her beauty to the officials and all of his guests. Ladies, the gentlemen want to feel proud of you. They want to feel that they can show you're not just eye candy, but you make them look good when you look good. Okay? So if you want to be a queen, you need to be beautiful. You need to take care of beautifying what you've got, working with what you have and improving on it, enhancing it, making it, you know, taking care of it. And you want to be a beautiful person on the inside. So that wraps up this video for the series. Coming up next will be beautification is not just an external job. So we pointed out how important it is to be beautiful and to do those beautification treatments and to be beautiful on the inside as well. It's not just an external job, ladies. It is an internal job as well. So join me in the next video. Gentlemen, you too, join me in the next video, and we'll talk about beautification is not just an external job. I hope you've been enjoying the video series so far. I'm looking forward to your comments, people. So definitely, if you're on the blog, put them in the blog, because, you know, that's where I'm going to keep these videos, so I can keep them private. So please be sharing your comments with me. I do look forward to those. Trudy Beerman here, super simple to find at trudybeerman.com, and I thank you so much for joining me.